All right, everyone, let's talk about this weekend's NASCAR Cup Series event, the Cracker Barrel 400 around Nashville Superspeedway in Tennessee. Music City absolutely struck a chord with NASCAR fans this weekend. It was a great race, a really eventful one, some big crashes, a surprise winner, a first win for this person this season, and some real standout drivers that performed very, very well on Sunday night. So let's go in, guys. Let's dive in with the 5 things that we learned from the Cracker Barrel 400. So the first thing that we learned is that Chase Briscoe led from the start of this race, but through the lap traffic, it was none other than Denny Hamlin who seized his opportunity to take the lead. Hamlin did not relinquish his advantage for the remainder of the first stage of the race. Tyler Reddick was trying to chase him down, but it was not enough in the end, and Hamlin took the flag at the end of the first stage. Now, the second thing we learned, especially around Nashville, Tennessee, is that cautions breed caution. Yellow flags breed more yellow flags. We saw a real series of them. We went so long into this race. I don't even think there was a single yellow flag during the whole of the first stage, but stage 2 saw an abundance of them. We saw a real series of them. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. was the first victim of this. He had contact with Carson Hocevar. More on him later. He had a very eventful Sunday, did Hocevar. But there was a much bigger crash after this in the restart between Noah Gragson and Alex Bowman. Bowman basically understeered into Gragson and went out of the race as a result. Kyle Larson somehow avoided contact there. Got a top 10, did Larson. Not a bad race for him by any standards, but he somehow avoided serious contact with that. I don't even know how, I'll be honest. Real miracle there. But at the restart from that, Chris Bell was not quite as lucky. Eric Jones spun him out, but this was absolutely Bell's fault, really. Bell thinking that Jones was going to give way going into one of the left turns, but he did not. He had every right to keep his foot in the door, as it were, and unfortunately for Bell, he ended up being turned around and went into the roll. And then there was another one, Corey Heim, the youngster. He was having a great race in Tennessee, but very much a rookie error from the youngster, coming to blows with Brad Keselowski. Basically, Heim thought that Keselowski either wasn't there or was going to give him room, but Keselowski couldn't make his car disappear. Unfortunately, Heim was spun out because of that. Real shame for the young man there. But the third thing that we learned, who did win at stage 2? Well, it was an incredible battle in the lead between Ryan Blaney, William Byron, and Hamlin yet again, but it was Blaney who took the stage 2 victory. In stage 3, the final of the 3 stages for this race, it was Joey Logano who led in the early stages, but we had a caution, and then after that, it was absolutely dominant from Blaney. Blaney really showing his quality to get the first victory of the season. That pretty much sends him into the playoffs. He will compete in the playoffs in the postseason. Fantastic job by him. Really surged through the field, showed some excellent pace, and in the end, won absolutely comfortably. Final thing we learned, Hocevar, second place. Despite that contact earlier in the race, Carson Hocevar, the number 77 car, was absolutely in all the action. The Prime Video coverage was very much saying, look, let's just keep a camera on this guy. Let's give him his own little section on the screen because something has happened, and he matched his best finish of the season with a second place. Not quite the win for him, unfortunately, but he does have a chance of getting through to the postseason playoffs. He's 17th place overall in the driver's standings after this. He'll need a win to, of course, confirm that, but he is very much on the bubble, as it were. But yeah, guys, those were the 5 things that we learned from the Cracker Barrel 400. What a name that is. I gotta love the sponsorship in NASCAR events. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always, and I hope you have a fantastic day wherever you're on the world today, and we'll see you very soon for much more NASCAR content on the channel just like this.